I'd like to welcome everybody to October 26, 2017 Village Board meeting. And at this time, I'd like to ask everybody to please stand for the pledge and remain standing for a moment of silence for our armed forces serving throughout the world. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you. Okay, first up tonight is minutes. Motion to accept the minutes from our regular scheduled meeting held October 12, 2017.
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Desiree, could you please read abstract number 10?
Abstract number 10 contains voucher 170837 through 170948, and it totals $419,893.24.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Motion to approve abstract number 10.
Make that
I'll make the motion. I'm sorry. Excuse me.
Okay, don't fight.
Well, I have a motion and a second, I
You missed the
assume.
Packers update.
We're on
Tim,
TV.
update?
Oh, okay.
Second?
I did already.
Okay.
He accepted a motion in a second.
Very
Any
good.
discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, close some escrow accounts. Motion to close the escrow accounts as recommended by the building department in a memo dated October 17th. All consultant fees have been paid, and the application has either been completed or withdrawn. Copy of the memo is on our website.
Make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Next up, we have to change our meeting date to observe the Thanksgiving holiday, so a motion to change our regular scheduled meeting date of November 23rd, which is Thanksgiving, to November 28th at 7 PM here at Town Hall.
That's just a recommendation unless you want to do it on a different date.
It is likely that I'm out of town that night.
In the past, we've done it the Tuesday before, which would be the 21st, but I figured since there's 5 full weeks in November, that perhaps the 28th would be better. But if you all want to do it a different date, that's fine as well.
Well, we could always do it on the 23rd
No.
after dessert, but
Could have a potluck.
I'm in Albany then.
So I'm available both dates.
I'm okay.
I'm available both dates.
Tim, you said you were in Albany?
Correct.
Okay.
so you want to move it to the Tuesday before?
It's on the
Well, whatever you-
the
check that
21st.
date.
I'm in favor of the 21st.
You in favor?
21st is fine with me.
21st. Everybody good with the 21st?
Yep.
Okay, let me change that motion. Motion to change our regular scheduled meeting date of November 23rd to November 21st at 7 PM here at Town Hall.
I'll make the motion.
Second?
I think we had enough discussion on that, so all in favor? Aye.
Just want to point out that there were possibility of some public hearings that you were going to be scheduling at your next meeting that would have been for the second meeting in November, but because of the tight turnaround, we'd have to put it to the first meeting in December, just a heads up,
Okay.
okay? For publication date timelines.
Okay, we have a couple extra items tonight. Motion to approve a volunteer fireman to be assigned by the fire chief to attend the 43rd Annual Arson Seminar in Montour Falls, New York, November 8th through the 10th.
I'll make the motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Next, could I have a motion to allow the John Burke Memorial Dinner to use the meeting hall, 11/18, from 4 to 8 PM?
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Old business, none. New business. Desiree, could you please read the resolution with the New York State Department of Transportation?
The New York State Department of Transportation whereas The New York State Department of Transportation proposes to reconstruct the Route 17, Route 32, Exit 131 interchange in the Village of Woodbury and the Village of Harriman located in Orange County, project ID number 8006.84.101, contract number D900038. And whereas the state will include as part of the design-build construction of the above-mentioned project, the replacement and construction in kind of village-owned water supply and sanitary sewer mains, and appurtenances, if and as necessary, pursuant to Section 10, subdivision 24 of the State Highway Law, as shown on the contract plans relating to the project and meeting the requirements and standards of the owner. And whereas the service life of the relocated and/or replaced utilities has not been extended, and whereas the state and its contractors will provide for the reconstruction as necessary of the above-mentioned as shown and detailed on the contract plans relating to the above-mentioned project, now therefore be it resolved that the Village of Woodbury approves the replacement, maintenance, and support of the existing water and sewer mains as later identified as necessary, the above-mentioned work performed on the project and shown on the state contract plans relating to the project, and that the commission will maintain or cause to be maintained the adjusted facilities performed as stated above, and as shown on the contract plans, and be it further resolved that the village mayor, Michael Queenan, as the authority to sign, with the concurrence of the village board of trustees, any and all documentation that may become necessary as a result of this project as it relates to the village, and be it further resolved that the village clerk of the Village of Woodbury is hereby directed to transmit 5 certified copies of the foregoing resolution to the New York State DOT.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Bottom line, any adjustments to our utilities, well, the expense will be borne by the state of New York, So, motion to adopt the resolution?
Make that motion.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Aye. Okay, re-levy exempt property taxes. Desiree, can you please read the resolution?
Resolved that the village board directs the village clerk, village tax collector, and any other village official, employee, or agent of the village to take any and all necessary actions to levy and collect the following amounts on the following affected lands in the same manner as all village charges, and to take any necessary actions to execute and record a lien upon such lands. This is due to a person selling a property that they've had either a veterans or a age exemption on, or if they passed away. 26 Rutledge Avenue and 31 Jupiter Road.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Motion to adopt the resolution to re-levy the tax amount on properties presented.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, could I have a motion authorizing me, the mayor, to sign an online auction agreement?
I'll make that motion.
I'll second.
Any discussion? All in favor? Okay, a motion to declare the following items as surplus and authorize their sale at auction. A 2010 Ford Explorer, a 1996 Ford E350, a 1994 Pierce fire truck, a 2010 Chevy Tahoe, 30 5-gallon buckets of fire foam, a 5-drawer metal desk, and a 1-drawer pressboard desk.
I'll make the motion.
Second.
Any discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Well, that concludes our official business for this evening. So at this time, I will go out to the public. Anybody at all? Does anybody want to say anything? Going once, going twice, gone.
Sold. You just bought a fire truck. Oh.
Yeah. Maria, you have anything?
No, planning board's busy.
Okay, good. Jess? Buddy?
No, I just want to, since we have such a large crowd here tonight, I want to remind everybody to come out and vote on November 7th, and to have a happy Halloween and drive safely. Thank you.
Neil?
Just want to remind everybody, next week, Halloween is going to be trunk or treat down at Central, or the Smith Clove Elementary, I think from 6 to 8. And, you know, for small children particularly, it's a great place to get a lot of candy and stuff like that in a very safe environment. Also, on the election coming up on November 7th, remember there is a there's stuff on the reverse side of the ballot. And one is the Constitutional Convention, and there's been some confusion on it. You have to vote no if you do not want it, or to have the Constitutional Convention, or vote yes. So some people have been saying if you don't vote at all, it counts as a no, and it doesn't. You have to actually make you have to choose either yes or no.
Thank you.
Just to note, the trunk or treat sponsored by the Woodbury Chamber of Commerce.
Thank you. Tom? Well, you could
I'll
wait
just
till-
remind everybody to just drive safe. As you know, as we've been walking around the community, we've been getting a lot of input from every neighborhood that speeds in the neighborhoods have been too high. And with the Halloween coming up, it's obviously a big concern. So that's it. We hope we have a safe holiday. Thank you.
Yeah, I would echo what Tom said. I mean, every time I'm driving up Jones Drive, for example, and I'm doing 25, 30 tops, I got people right on my tail, as if I'm not going fast enough for them. So clearly, people just drive too fast in this community. They really need to slow down. With regard to Halloween, the police department, again, does have a curfew the night before and Halloween evening. Was it at 8 o'clock or at dusk? 8 o'clock. So heard you're young. Trunk or treats, looking forward to trunk or treat. That's going to be fun.
Good, thank you. Des, do you have anything?
Not anymore.
Okay. That's good. Okay. I'd like to wish everybody a happy and safe Halloween, and I agree with everybody else. Please be careful driving on the roads, especially Halloween evening, which is Tuesday, because it's getting dark earlier and a lot of kids will be out running around. So I want everybody to have a happy and safe Halloween. And with that, ask for an adjournment.
I'll make a motion.
Second?
All in favor? Aye. Thank you and good night.
Thanks, David.
That's it.
Is the camera off?